Yo, what is up, fam, and welcome to today's video. I'm probably starting to look a little bit different because I'm growing the beard out. I'm gonna do it throughout the entire month of November, see how it looks at the end. But I'm kinda liking it. Like, what do you guys think? Should I just roll with it and keep it going? It is so itchy though. I've been putting like conditioner on. The thing is, I don't know how to take care of a beard. I've never had one. I always clean shave. If anyone's got some tips for a beard, how to shave it, like what to do, I don't know. I gotta watch some YouTube videos clearly, but maybe you guys can help me out because this is fucking itchy, yo. But anyways, sad news, even though I might seem kind of happy and stuff. Yesterday, today, the gyms have closed officially in Manitoba for a minimum of 4 weeks, a minimum, which usually means, because we think about last time, yeah, we'll close it down for 4 weeks and then we'll probably close it down for another 2 months, 6 months, probably till July. Just kidding, I hope that doesn't happen. I'm staying optimistic, so I'm hoping that after this month, they just open them back up, because a month of no gym is already shitty as it is. For my mental state and physical state, my goals, my aesthetics, my YouTube, my business, so many things, because now it's also like I have a launch coming up in 2 weeks. Well, when you guys are watching this, it's even less. On November 27th, Friday, Black Friday, launching. I need to make content and I can't do that in the gym anymore. We're supposed to be doing product shots. The place is closed. It is snowing outside. It's Winnipeg weather. It's absolutely freezing outside. We need to get product shots and content done in cutoffs and sports bras. So it looks like we're gonna be like, I don't know, renting an Airbnb, if that's even allowed right now. Maybe finding someone that has a house that looks good. We can try to do something in my house, or like if someone has like a private gym, or everything was planned out so nicely and then now this happens. And this is like the biggest launch, like the biggest invest. I've put in so much fucking money into this, and then with all this happening, I'm like sketching mad hard. Like fuck, anyways, but I just gotta stay optimistic, be positive, create the content, give you guys content, give everyone value, and then hopefully I can get your support when the launch does come. Everything's gonna be on sale, even the brand new products, only a little bit. I think it's gonna be like 10 or 15% on like the brand new stuff, and then up to 60% on all the other stuff. We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna do a full day of eating today, a home workout. I'm hitting anterior chain on my legs. So what I've been doing is actually splitting up my leg days and trying to hit legs more often, because I want them to catch up to the rest of my body. Like when I first started lifting, I barely ever hit legs because I was an idiot. I was that guy. I was just hitting upper body all the time, you know, hitting chest, and my chest still isn't that big. Now I'm stuck catching everything up. So I'm doing a anterior chain leg workout, which pretty much means that it's quad dominant. I'm still gonna hit my calves because my calves need to be hit no matter what. When I say I'm doing an anterior chain workout, like the rest of my legs are still getting work. It's just everything I'm doing is focused on the quads. My next leg workout, I'll be doing posterior chain. So I'll be hitting the hamstrings and the glutes. The calves are always involved, no matter what. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna go do that downstairs. I have a decent setup. Like I'm extremely lucky that my parents bought this like home gym all-in-one cable thing. I wish I had a bench, but I don't. But I might try to like find one on Kijiji or invest in one or something. But I'm also trying to link up with my buddy because we're still allowed to go from house to house. He has some stuff there, so we're gonna try to do some lifts together and whatnot. But yeah, okay, breakfast time. This is what I got. Full day of eating, all right? We got 4 pieces of turkey bacon, 1 egg mixed in with 1 full pepper, and then I put a little bit of ketchup on there. For my carbs, I'm using these multigrain Cheerios. Then I have 1 banana, scoop of this whey iso burst. It tastes unreal. Literally tastes like Fruit Loops. I got this for free when I won my competition. You have just almond milk in there. So since I'm showing you guys a full day of eating, I might as well tell you guys my goals and like pretty much why I'm eating the things I'm eating. So right now, I am in a calorie surplus. I'm trying to put on weight and build muscle, but at a very steady, slow rate. I'm not trying to do some dirty bulk and get all fat and shit, because that never works. It never goes well, because then when you want to cut, it's the worst time of your life. And you also want to look good all year round. Like if you're bulking and you completely lose your abs, you've gone too far. You need to clean your shit up, see your abs. Like I'm not saying like striated abs and shit. I'm just saying like you want to see that they're there, the little bumps and stuff. And if you're going beyond that, yeah, clean it up a little bit. That's the goal right now. Calorie surplus, progressive overload. It's going to be really hard to do with the equipment that I have right now, but I'm still gonna try to go for it, put on some muscle, because I want to compete next year. I'm going to compete next year in the Toronto Natural Pro Show. So I have to do these things. I need to put on more muscle. Like, it's just gotta go down, you know what I'm saying? So that's the plan. One last thing before I actually eat this. My calorie surplus is anywhere from like 200 to 500. What did you do? Look, come here. Look at what you did. Look. You did that. Why do you do this? Oh my God, Ziz. He literally digs holes in the plants, shits and pisses in them, and then sprays the dirt everywhere. You're a bad boy. You're a bad boy. Why are you so bad? Oh yeah, we're definitely taking this speaker and the computer into the room downstairs so we can bump some tunes and get aesthetic and rave and do the whole pre-workout thing. You guys know how it is. Come on, let's go! Sis, stop being a bad boy. Oh yeah, let's go. This is the setup. I'm gonna do a little cleanup. I'm gonna take that bike out of there. Oh, we got another mirror. Yo, this is the leg day mirror. My parents must have put this one in here. All right, so we got this mirror. We got that one. This is the home gym setup. So this is like the all-in-one. It has like the leg extension. What the hell? What happened here? What the fuck? That was not like that before. Okay, so I gotta clearly fix this up a little bit before I get started. So you can do like back day, there's chest, you can do like the flies. This thing's actually sick. I'm so damn thankful for that. The only supplement I'm having before the gym is a pre-workout. I'm literally just running through all of my free stuff that I won at the competition. So I have this NitroFlex by Gap pre-workout, blue raspberry. So I'm gonna take a scoop of this. I'm not even taking creatine right now, but I do wanna go get some. I need to go buy some purple K1. That's literally one of the only creatines that I like. I feel like some of the other ones just have not sat well with me. Like they've gave me diarrhea, even headaches sometimes. The purple K1 has been by far the best one. I've never had a problem with it. And I like the fact that it's pills, so you can just like pop them, drink them with your pre-workout, and then you're good to go. But yo, check out all, like these are all the supplements I have from my competition. Like there's a lot, and then this is all like shakers and cups. I'm not even gonna use this. Like I think I'm just gonna give it away because I don't use stuff like this Ripped Freak. I will use this. This is the Blessed Protein. There's some other stuff that I've never used. Like I don't know if I'm gonna use citrulline, like maybe if I make my own pre-workout. All right, I've completed the setup. So I threw up this mirror here like on top of that so I can actually see fully what my body's doing. Then we have that mirror over there. We have the dumbbells there. I just realized I had 25s. I also have 120. I feel like it looks nice now. I have my light there. It's a vibe. This is gonna be good. We're gonna make the most of it. I know you guys might not have the same things, but hopefully me just doing this, even though I have this equipment, just motivates you guys, whether you are in the gym or at home. I know some places are opening up. So at the end of the day, this content is to fucking inspire, motivate you guys. So I don't care where it is. We're just gonna get it. We're gonna get shit done. I'm gonna start off with a little leg warm up quick, and I'm gonna do 25s, just like split squats. Then we're gonna move over to the actual machine and start working on quads. So for the working sets, I'm gonna be doing leg extensions on here. And this thing goes up to, I believe that's like 160 pounds. So I'll probably be maxing it out and just going like really slow and controlled on here. I'm gonna do the usual thing where I give you guys like tips and advice throughout the workout. So when you're doing a split squat, like I'm just doing this for warm up, you wanna make sure that the weight, when you're holding it, you're not pulling the weight back and holding it at your hips. You're almost trying to put the weight onto your quad. So you're gonna hold the weight literally in between your quad as you're going down and up. Something else to think about is that back leg when you're doing a split squat is not the same as a lunge. You wanna just use that back leg to basically guide you. The front leg is supposed to be doing all the work. So when you're going down, you're putting all the weight on this front leg and pressing through. I'm gonna do 4 working sets for leg extensions. So I'm definitely gonna be doing 160, maxing this thing out. On the last set, I'll do a drop set. My plan for this is to just go extremely slow, especially on the negative. So when I go through the concentric, I'll go nice and fast, get that like stimulation, hold it at the top, and then nice and slow on the way down, which you should be doing anyways, whether you're at the gym, here, home workouts, lightweight, whatever. You wanna control that weight and get the most amount of stimulation on your quads. When you're doing the leg extension, it's extremely important that you're keeping your butt down. That way, the actual weight is being placed onto your quads and you're not using your body weight to actually lift the weight. I don't have handles on this machine, but what I'm doing is literally just grabbing the bench and pulling my ass
and gluing it to the fucking bench. So if you guys are at the gym, you're gonna have handles. Pull yourself down, keep your butt down if you wanna work on your quads. I'm gonna give you guys a pro tip. So this is kind of hard to explain, but maybe I can kind of show you it. I'm not actually gonna do the movement. When you're at full extension, your leg is nice and straight. Obviously you can have a little bit of an angle to your toe. I rather have it pointed out because you can still target your vastus lateralis and still get the whole entire quad working. The tip that I wanna give you guys is when you are coming down, when the foot's coming down, you want to think about actually kicking your knee slightly out. That's going to give you an extremely good stretch in your quad. So that way when you come back up, you're increasing your range of motion. So when you're coming down, you want to think about pushing that knee out. And you can even think about lifting the weight. Because if you're lifting it, kicking out, your quad's going to be working the entire time. You're just increasing the stimulation through the entire exercise. Especially when you have lighter weight like this, you have to think about those cues to try to activate as much as your quad as possible. One thing I do want to mention when you're doing this pro tip is that you actually have to make sure that your foot and like the rest of your leg is following the direction of your knee. So if your knee is starting to point out, you want your shins and your toes to be pointing that way too, because or else what happens, you get this weird angle to your leg and it can actually put a lot of pressure on your knee. So yes, it's a pro tip, but also make sure you're doing it properly because you can kind of injure yourself if you don't do it properly. Now that the legs are looking juicy as fuck, we're gonna do some heavy weights. We're gonna do some heavyweight split squats with the 35s. I mean, I would like to go a little bit heavier. I don't really know if I can do it another way. I don't know. I'm gonna start figuring stuff out as I go along, but yeah, 35. Let's go! Alright fam, biggest tip that I'm gonna give you guys while doing a split squat, if you guys can see me here, yeah, there you go. What I see a lot of people do is they come down and their knee comes inside of their toe. So you get this caving in, which is really not good for your knee at all. It's important to think of it just like a squat. You want to open the hips up, not too much, because then your knee goes out. You want to keep your knee directly over top of your feet. So as you're hinging your knee forward, you're gonna make sure that knee stays right over top of your toes, and it's okay for your knee to go past your toes. Like with this movement, it literally has to, because you're coming into it and keeping all the tension on your quad. When you're coming back up, you wanna make sure that you're not fully locking out the knee. That way you can keep stimulus on your quad the entire time, because as soon as you lock out that knee, your quads are gonna be resting. So go down into it, come up nice and slow, and stop like just before you're gonna lock out your knee. Okay, exercise number 3. This is probably gonna be like my last main exercise, because we're only doing quads. You don't wanna give it too much volume, especially if we're gonna be doing legs again, because you're gonna indirectly hit the quads next time when I do posterior chain. So this will be the last main exercise. And I'll probably do something like a finisher, and I also still have to hit calves. So I'll do calves after this and then do like a finisher. But for my last main exercise for quads, I'm gonna do a narrow stance squat. It's gonna be a gauntlet squat, so I'm gonna hold the weight of the 35 up in my chest. And then I'm gonna take this band. This is literally like the strongest one they had. It's from White Line Athletics. And I'm gonna wrap it around just my upper knee, right up top here. I'm gonna think about opening up my hips the entire way through. Now what this is also gonna do is work on your glutes. We're getting glute activation and doing the narrow stance to really target the quads. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm doing 4 sets for all of them. And then the last set, I'm going till absolute failure or doing a drop set if I can, like if it's on the machine, I'll do that. So 4 sets of this one, really slow and controlled, trying to feel it. It's not heavy ass weight. It's not point A to point B. I mean, it should never be. If you really want aesthetics, you need to be feeling the muscle activating. I'm getting hella creative for my calves. So what I've done, I'm gonna show you guys here, is I have the weights over here, just like the 35s, to give me that elevation. So then what I'm doing next, let me put you down now. I'm taking my barbell weights and I'm pretty much trying to replicate a donkey calf raise. So I'm sitting up and trying to get my quads nice and parallel. And then I'm gonna put one foot, I'll do it on this side. Or wait, you guys can't really see that, can you? So this is what I'm doing. I'm putting my foot up on the dumbbell, so that way my heel has nothing to press on. Then I put the 50 pounds on top of my knee as if I was doing the donkey calf raise. It's exact same placement, right? And what I'm gonna do is let my heel go down, and then I'm literally just gonna use my calf to lift this weight up. So I'm trying to drive my knee through the weight. What you can also do is come into it a little bit more, so your knee's a little bit forward. You're gonna get better contraction on your calf here. So see how my knee's like slightly over top of my toes? And then what I'll do is I'll let it come down, and then I'm pressing up, and then I'll just use one hand here to stabilize the weight, and that's it. This honestly feels great. Like I actually 100% feel it just with these 50 pounds here. You just kind of have to stabilize it. This weight does want to move a bit, but I kind of like the fact that it does that because I have to like stabilize my foot better.
Ziz, where are you? We're gonna take you to the vet. I almost forgot. You're not gonna like this.
I totally forgot. I gotta take Ziz to the vet in 30 minutes. So I'm actually not gonna be able to hit like my last finisher that I wanted to show you guys. But what I'm gonna do is come back after his vet appointment. It's gonna be quick. He's just getting like a booster shot. I think it's his last one. And then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do cardio, film some TikToks, but I gotta eat. And yeah, we literally have 5 meals. 5 minutes. We have a can of tuna. I hope this one is 20 grams of protein. Let me see. Half a can is 13 grams of protein. So we're getting 26 grams of protein. That's perfect. And then I'm heating up some spaghetti. Ah, it's fucking hot! Spaghetti and zucchini from last night. Protein, tuna, and sriracha. Let's go. Ow, 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 fuck. It's okay. Good boy. You're not scared. Good boy. We'll be back soon. Don't worry. Okay, let's go. How was it? Did they hurt you? Do you want to go back? Quick little drop off. I got 2 packages. I'm just literally throwing it in the box over there. So while my camera was charging, I had a 1/4 cup of peanuts. It says cashews, but my mom decided to mix the cashews with the peanuts. So I guess it's like 1/4 cup of cashews and peanuts. Okay, so the crazy thing is we have this warehouse. Like this is my warehouse right now. It's in my basement. The only open shelving units that I have are these bottom ones. Okay, then we have some over there, this one, and then pretty much all of these. I just have random stuff. So we have another shelf here, another shelf there, and then the bottom one. With that being said, we have 3,200 items coming in. Last time there was 1,700, and that filled up like these shelves that I have right now. So that means I need double the amount of shelves that I have right here. Like that's fucked. Like we're gonna take up the whole basement. Like honestly, I was looking at getting a warehouse. With the way things are going right now, COVID, money, like everything is just so uncertain. I didn't want to jump the gun and do it. So I'm gonna run it out of my basement. I told my parents, I'm like, I'm just gonna fill up this whole area with shelving units and make this like a giant HQ warehouse. It's gonna be bumping though, and I like it. It's very easy for me to wake up, go and do it. Everything's in one spot. I am more time efficient, but sometimes it's hard to get in like the working mode because it is like where you do everything else. Like the house is where you're sleeping, you're chilling, you're hanging out, like, right? So you have to like get into that mindset that, okay, now it's work time. I'm gonna get the tunes bumping and stuff, but I can't put it on yet because then copyright shit with YouTube. It's kind of annoying. I can't have music in the background anymore. But I'm gonna do full incline, 30 minutes on the treadmill. That should give us like, I don't know, 300, 400 calories burn. We'll see. I'll show you at the end. Here are the results. So I did 30 minutes, 43 seconds, 300 calories. I was going at like a speed of 3.2. I was just chilling, but I still burned 300 calories because I was doing like TikTok and Instagram shit. You know what I'm saying? Cooking up meal number 3. So I have some peppers, mushrooms, the onions already cooking up, and then I'm gonna use this one chicken breast here, slice it up using my beautiful Japanese knife that I bought. It's very expensive. And we're gonna add that to that. For carbs, I have, oh my God! For carbs, I just have some spaghetti that's already cooking in there. The meal's done. This is what it looks like. Got the chicken in there, I mixed everything together, and then I cooked the vegetables last. So there's just like the mushrooms, the peppers. For seasoning, the chicken, I literally used lemon juice, salt, pepper, the onion that was in there, olive oil, garlic powder, and that's it. The spaghetti was just cooked obviously with water and then salt inside. And then the vegetables was just olive oil, salt, pepper. It was good. It's a nice change up from the rice that I've been eating for like 5 months, probably maybe 6 months. That was
pretty much like the main carb I was eating all the time. But I decided to switch it up, you know, try some pasta. I've been doing potatoes, sweet potato. Yeah, so it's not so boring, you know. Last meal of the day, I got my bowl of cereal. It has 2 scoops of God damn, why is this so loud? I'm watching YouTube right now. It's kind of been like my routine, just watching a YouTube video before bed. I'm watching Christian Guzman's video actually right now. Oh, these people are partying and shit. I kind of wish we were partying, but we're not allowed. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Anyways, yeah, 2 scoops of protein, Cheerios, about like a cup and a half of Cheerios. I'm not measuring it, right? I'm eyeballing. I don't know if I said this at the beginning of the video. I'm eyeballing pretty much everything when I'm lean bulking because I got the experience from before. You know what I'm saying? I've made all the mistakes, so I kind of know how, well, actually no, I do know how my body works. That's also why I coach myself through these competitions and shit. Okay, so I'm eating my Cheerios, my 2 scoops of protein with my little children, my cats over there, and they're going nuts. It's literally the routine every single night. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Smash the thumbs up button if you did, and peace. Subscribe, do the thing, smash some buttons and shit, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. And my crew, we on the way up, way up, way up, way up. Oh, oh, oh.
They want me to fail. I'm busy feeling myself. Understand.